In softer light, Lyssa seeks to bury an old friend. One of the stories Peme told, one of the stories Peme used to tell described a place she went to as a kid. Old Peme with a laughter that lit dark rooms. Said it was her chapel, a wild place, always tousled in pleasant breeze and odor. You believe in a place like that? I don't expect to find the pristine, weather-blessed garden that her stories painted. You know how old Peme was, capable of believing anything. But we owe it to her to make the journey, or I do. For the many ways she helped me. You have her ashes in an urn? It's in my pack. Never knew how much the old gal meant to you. I liked her, though. Her treasure hunter stories. Next morning... Why do I get to choose these? What? Why is it... Is this an option, or did she forget it no matter what? I guess I can save, like, right now. Gosh, that would have actually helped me earlier. I'm gonna go with this one. Good weather to make good time. Oh. I see. We get to choose which characters we're bringing in. Okay, Lyssa and Ivrella have arrived. The quest to inter the ashes of a friend and elder goes mostly unhindered until they reach the woods. Oh, Lyssa, look there. The river curls blue like a coil of hair down the cold river cheek of the mountain. Ancient pilgrims wander its winding course, the trees. You like it out here? I'm just remembering how old Peme used to tell it. Those are her words. This looks like the place. They descend into the woods that grow more thickly than expected. A symphony of echoing bird song greets them and never ceases. Her words are not. Sounds like they stuck with you. Sure. Thing is, I never had much use for people. Didn't know how easily one neighbor gets turned against the other. Or didn't like how easily one neighbor gets turned against the other. At one point I stopped trusting anyone, but she... Peme Brew was so much older, and yet the hope and human fondness in her eyes. I think it kept me from sinking. Hold up, Lyssa. There's Drauven. They've been stalking us for some time. It's not many of them, from what I can tell. If it's Drauven, they'll hit us when we're not ready. Let's base them to the trunks. Provoke a fight, or ignore. If it's Drauven, they'll hit us when we're not ready. Let's base them to the trunks. Let's make it quick, then. And thorough. No spears left at our backs, right? Okay, so let's take a look at this. Unfortunately, I don't have any idea where these guys are supposed to be. Where can he go? Because I think he's the slowest. On a fire! Burn, baby! Burn! Okay, interfuse and fire. Hello. And fire leash. How do you block fire? I'm so confused. Well, he gone. Okay, what about if we bring her over here? There he is. Interfuse mossy rocks. And discus? And he blocked it. Well, it is what it is. I'm just going to move him up. I don't think that enemy is going to be able to get close anyway. I guess he'll be able to maybe get close if he wants. But that's about it. Interfuse. Now, if I'm lucky, stump. I withdraw from the rock. And interfuse with this. Nah, she's out. I'll just go Guardian. He'll come for me and I'll give him the sting. Ah. Anything else, or is that the last two? Okay, there we go. Okay, Celts is now a Bluehorn Warrior. So, broad swipes. Celts melee attacks deal 2 damage to all other foes in range. That's okay. Once per combat, Celt gains an extra action point. Or Flame Soul Plus. +1 base damage for Flame Soul abilities. Scales twice as much with bonus damage and potency. Yeah, let's go with that. His other stuff is good, but frankly, when it boils down to it, I want the dude to be a human flamethrower. Let's see. Moonwillow Strap. We'll give it to Celts. Close to the riverbank, they spill Peme's ashes in a pit they've dug and lined with smooth stones. Refilling it with earth, they slide a stone marker into the spot they chose and stand in greenish shadows and slanting light. You remember the old stories? Peme's? Yes. So will you share one? Nope. Pemu was right though, this place, it's a softer light to see your life by. We start to think our own troubles are so important, but there are amazing riverbanks, birdsong, beautiful places, things, people and creatures too. Glad we went. And I'm glad we went together. Bluehorn Mystic. So, interferes with 2 additional targets. That's good. Let's see. Upgrade Endurance, make her even tougher. Gives adjacent allies bonus damage and spell damage, or once per combat. So, extra Endurance wouldn't be bad. Open Mind could be really useful with the whole fuse to a bunch of things and blast with trees. I'm gonna go with Endurance, though. Upgrading that just seems so much more useful. Yeah, Endurance. Become the magic tank. Fear nothing. Exactly. Okay, so we get some heartwood, some fabrics, and some dodge. I think I want to give it to Celts. Because he's got Riposte. Does she have Riposte? No, she does not. But she does have Snake Strike. So we'll give it to her. And we'll just take the entire crew here. We've been walking for hours. The light has faded to dusk. I think we're going in circles. I swear I've seen that tree before. I'm not sure I like this. Did you hear that? It was just you stepping on a twig. Guess that's what it was. Come on. Let's go this way. Try to watch your step, Twig Stomper. Suddenly the path widens, spilling out into a large clearing, bathed in starlight. Ooh. The music, it calls to me. We should join them. Join them? That seems like a profoundly bad idea. They have no faces. Let us dance among the stones. As soon as Mudrick steps between the stones, music washes over him. Unlike anything he's ever heard before, and yet its melodies seem similar. Were not these drums always beating in time with his heart? Did Mudrick finally get a transformation, or no? His feet stumble. Oh, maybe he did. He's got white hair now. That's a new one. The specters, they've gone also. Dejected, Mudrick emerges from the stone circle. Mudrick, what happened to you? What the hell long was I gone for? Only a few minutes. There's music, but so happy I didn't follow him into that circle. I feel like I've failed some trial. Oh. Let's see, when was this? Shh. RNG. He failed a trial? I will fix his trial. Far be it for me to save scum events in my favor. Okay, oh, this is slightly different from what I meant to do, but that's okay. Really hoping there would be like a quick save button. Maybe there is. Okay, scout with everybody. You can't reload the event. I know. But if it was like just a bad outcome because of a die roll, eh. Thank goodness for tiny roadside inns. Feels like it's been weeks since I slept in a nice warm bed. Feels like it's been weeks since I've had a chance to share a nice warm bed. Hey, don't let me keep you from anything. So far, you're only keeping me from another mug of ale, but... Dad? What Celt? That's your father. You didn't tell us he lived nearby. Because I didn't know. Gelt, I haven't seen you since you left home. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? We're miles away from Stormy Fair. Oh, your mother and I have, well, we had some difficulties, and now we've settled here in Broadton Plains. You and Mom? What did you do? It was a little more complicated then. Of course it's always complicated with you. Was it this time Mom catch you sneaking around behind her back again? That's not fair. You know what your mother's like. Don't put this on her. When did this happen? And were you ever going to tell me about it? It's not like I knew where to find you. Well, maybe I left home so you couldn't find me. Oh, I see. Well, if you excuse me, I'm late to meet someone. Late to meet someone. Want to bet on how long that lasts? This is the man who is just looking for someone to share his bed. Excuse me, what's that supposed to mean? It means, look, fathers and sons are complicated. I know it's none of my business, but it seems to me the two of you have had a second chance just now. And you let it slip by. If it were me, I'd want to mend that rift while there's still time. What are you doing here, son? And more importantly, why are you on fire? Yeah, his leg, his face, and his arm. Maybe it was a little harsh. Give me a minute, will you? Dad, wait. Look, I'm sorry, it was just kind of a big shock. No, you were right to be upset. I never make things easy, do I? Oh no, you never did. In the time since I left home, I've done a lot of things that weren't easy. I fought nightmares, saved lives, survived countless heartbreaks, and caused a few I still regret. I guess if I can do all that, I should be able to manage a civil conversation with my father. Sounds so exciting. I'd like to hear about it sometime. I'd like to tell you. And so the next morning, so we waited there, hiding in ambush until... Mudrick! Hey, there you are. Sorry to interrupt, but it's time to move out. So soon? Afraid so. We've finished scouting Broadton Plains, but we need to move on. Don't worry, though. I'll stop by to check in next time we're through, okay? Alright, safe travels, Celts. Always. See you soon, Dad. I love you. And time to build an outpost. Fabrics, hides, hide or fabric. I think it's best to just go for the split. Unless I need something specific, but I have no idea what I even need. Oh, okay, so we got enemies. So this isn't bad. This is not bad. This is a little spooky and I don't know how scary it is. But I think I'm gonna say these are all fine. Okay, we now have an outfitter. Okay, so I gotta build a bridge. There we go. Okay, bridge takes time to build. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to build that bridge if I want to get access to this area anyway. I guess I could have gone around, but it would have taken forever, and I'd still need to get over here. For a friend, Mudrick and Celt take a walk through the fog. Opportunity. Let's see. I'm gonna just save. One misty summer night, two companions walked these woods on a poorly planned patrol. Something about marching into an evil forest suddenly feels imprudent, Celt. What? Too spooky for you? Afraid of the Pinecone Woman? Old King Warlock? Even if they do exist, I'm the one they target. I just look dangerous. You? Eh. Huh. Snag. Here's what I don't understand. Why in the name of any god, that is, do I get suckered into these things? Bump. Excuse me. Hey, okay, have you seen someone annoying pass by? Snag. Or earlier. Earlier. Foggy night, brave enough to go out there? Not really. Wait, does that... Oh, I see. I can just say no to it. That's amusing that I can just say no. Some of these events I get lost on. Anyway, snag. And yeah, let's just go with this group. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, they're going all the way back. Oh no. Oh no, this went bad. Why are they going all the way out there? What is even this? They're like, all right, time to do a patrol on the other side of the continent. Let's go with temp health. So, hearing herself hum a tune, Liz is struck by how the sound carries. Relchy noises, what sounded first like barking toads, began to ring and rasp from every direction. They're startlingly near. Dralvin. Lissa takes a firm stance, readies her equipment, and prepares to move just as her enemy hits solid ground and charges. She knows the hidden ways of the marsh by now. Escape should be possible in a maze like mist and muck. Okay. Defeat all or escape. Oh, it's just these guys. Okay. I could save scum. However, this is my tank. By and far. And as such... Well, that didn't work so great. As such... I'm just gonna try and win. Okay. So I can interfuse with the rocks or the cattails. Cattails. Why do they always block my hits? Like, that's the one unfortunate part here. I love her as a character, but she is very vulnerable to these things. I'll just leave these here, I guess. Oh, that was not what I meant. I'm gonna save again. She's on her own. Why are these guys going all the way back to Flindo's Rest? For a... I don't know. Mudrick wakes in a world of starless night. Stifled with... Oh, right, they got kidnapped. Stifled with odors, earth, time, and loneliness. Where am I? Am I blind? Am I alone? Mudrick? Guess you survived then. A flame flares. Kelt carefully sets down a small copper lamp. The shock of light is its own kind of blindness. As Mudrick's eyes adjust, he sees the prison that surrounds them. Earthen walls, crude bars of barely shorn boughs. What happened? I remember being in the woods and then a cultist could have killed us, caged us instead. Left us with this lamp and a little oil. Guess they plan to let us waste away? Not sure what else. I'm surprised at the, I don't know, the cruelty of it, maybe. Leaving us light to starve by. Yeah. Well, the bars are wood, so tried it. You tried the... Hate to say it, but this has to be some kind of enchantment. Wood can't even be scarred. Old, abiding magic of some kind. My sword has no effect. The lamp flame won't burn it. I guess the earthen walls? All I can think of is to dig, but without food, I doubt we'll get anywhere. Huh. Yeah. But our captors, do they come by? Have they? At least once while I was awake. I slept some, don't know how long. What if they want me to marry their leader? Well, and it's... I suppose looking on the bright side, we're alive. Life gives us a chance, and there's nothing to eat? Nah, I know it's a lot to take in, but it seems like we won't be fed. Fine, okay. Any other prisoners, or is it just us? No prisoners per se, but there's this thing. It's nestled there, like the body of a brass pillbug. Joints crusted with dry earth. A device of the old mortificers, mostly intact, but clearly lacking the spark of animation. You scared? Just some old broken bonomatron. Long time since it's been working. This is not working. Look at its hands. Did they plant this here? Looks like it hasn't moved in forever. I'm getting a scary plan. Minutes bleed into hours, coagulate into unguessable chunks. Nights, days, dreary, hungry. Mudrick keeps studying the broken thing in the corner, gripped by a feeling he can't shake. Kelt often glances, doleful and curious, back at Mudrick, then tries to imagine how his story hero would escape. Eventually he comes to a conclusion, fairly simple, but... You want to talk? I think I have something. Yeah? Well, my idea is not advanced, but it might work. So here it is. We play dead very convincingly. There's a fair chance they want us alive, so when they come in to examine our corpses, we jump them. That's all you came up with? It works as long as they care to remove us in a timely fashion, which, I don't know. Here's what I'm thinking. Look at this thing's old shovel hands. If we can repair it, we have a tool to dig us out. Forces them to either intervene or let us go. Repairing it, the more I think on it, shouldn't be much harder than replacing where the old sinew is rotted away and feeding blood into its system. What? I'm suggesting you cut off my left arm, and we use the tissues to get the old creature working. Then it digs us out. Cripes! Yeah, I'm gonna save Scum for this one. Like, this would be really cool if he got, like, a weird Marthagi arm. But he's also my archer. They fall into dead positions and go still. They let the lamp burn high. The light dims and falls. As agreed from the outset, they lie motionless as possible, shallowing their breaths. They don't speak, don't shift. Who knows how closely they're being watched? The weight is excruciating. Empty bellies seem to howl, shriek, echo. Inclination to fall asleep grows powerful, spells doom. Hips, spines, shoulders ache and stiffen and bruise. Is anyone watching? Will anyone come for them? This last trial of silence bites the hardest. Surely their bodies will betray the ruse. They try not to tense, holding their breaths. With a grunt, one ties a tuft of purple moss to the bars, then lights it with flint and sword. Flaring up, the moss blazes, emits smoke that smells like scorched olives. These unnatural flames burn a portal in the mystic prison. Now Mudrick. Mudrick and Kelt try to leap up in a rush. Their muscles resist, malnourished and abused. They rise wobbling, but brave-faced. Weary, free, they charge their startled foes. Okay, lost HP, but everybody else is injured. I thought I gave them an ally for this part. I guess not. Let's see. Guess I'll just kill him that way. They don't need arms, they get crossbows. I have a really... My experience with crossbows has been kind of hit and miss in Wildermyth, unfortunately. Oh, that was easy. So, passive-active. Mudrick has +1 speed. Once per combat is a swift action. Activate to dodge the next 2 attacks against him. Disables passive. Flash Cone. Once per combat, throws a flash cone that blinds the enemies and deals magic damage. Let's see. Adjacent allies bonus damage, or ambush interrupts enemies' movements. Absolutely. And we get a really bad hand axe. Oh, reconsider. Shreds armor. Think we're clear? Theirs as good as sunlight. No, sacrificing the army is the ally. No. When I had chosen the people to send off on this mission, I sent Ivarella with them, but she's just not here, which is why I'm confused. There should have been 3 of them. What is this place? A mine, it looks like. Ah, yeah, long abandoned. There's a rusty pickhead here in the dirt. The day awaiting them is high and bright. The scent of dry, shivering grass hangs in the winter breeze. Well, managed to scrape through again. Somehow managed it. Days later, they'll reach home in a buzzing sunset. A warm hour they'll share with the cicadas in the road. So, we're never patrolling together again, right? Like we've both decided? Something tells me it's not up to us. Yeah. Well, extra dodge against ranged attacks, that's pretty good. Active. Fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the next. In a line, dealing reduced damage to the next one. Reshot is pretty good. Extra dodge against ranged attacks, though. I like the idea of... Can I... Can I see? I'm gonna go with upgrade archery. Yeah, see? Ivrella's right there and with them. She should have been in that fight, but I guess they just kind of decided never mind. 58 days away. Ripes. Alright, we'll just send them on this. She'll scout that, but then probably leave. Incursion. Deepest in great number, move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folk before them, leveling homes and hollowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they're defeated by heroes in combat, or repelled by the defenses you've built. Their numbers will wear down. Once the incursion size reaches 0, they'll dissipate, and the incursion will be over. Okay. Now here's the unfortunate part. 72 days away. I'm just gonna do that for a second. We're just gonna save. Because she's right next to them. If they can connect. Let's see. Let's send the 3 of them. Hopefully she doesn't get ambushed. Let's see. Is that a double incursion? Yeah, it looks like there's Lurking Deepest and Deepest Crusaders. Okay, talk to the townsfolk. Oh, new recruit. Let's see. Does it have to be them, or can I actually pick one of my previous people? Oh. I can actually change their hook. Kind of. Or I can re-roll them. Yeah, can I actually get one of my good characters to show up this way? Oh, you're right. There's an incursion over there. Shoot. Ah. No, that's export character. Let's see. Head, face, color, size. Size? Size. Tall. Size. Wide. Big lady. Alright, that's fine. Aspects. So alive. Farmer. Proud. Shame. Slacker. Human. Young. I got a lot of melee characters. I could use another archer. Maybe. Yeah, but I don't like his looks. I could customize, but I could just hit random. Okay, we'll go with her. Darkheart. Or Thorny. Oh, I see. That kind of Thorny. She looks fun. Let's go with her. Gallantly bad. Sure. That's the last family. Everyone says the same thing, seems like. Not everyone thinks you're worth talking to. Household to household. Accounts abound of folks, young and old, abandoning their families to follow some splendid, eloquent priest. The questions of any depth prove fruitless. It's either that they don't know where the people are going, or they're too frightened to say. You're the ones asking about the cultists, aren't you? Have we spoken to her yet? I'm gallantly bad. I'm from here. If you want to know why folks won't give you all the facts, suppose you'll tell us? Oh, well, I might. You plan on doing something about the trouble? That's why we're here. Alright, well, the thing is, with this town, there was always a lot of pride. Our kind of folk are strong, wise, caked in good earth, and rich in laughter. That's the Dynewin I grew up in. I was a kid. I knew it would last forever. Bonfires in autumn, spring dances, feasts at wintertide and midsummer. And anyway, times got tougher. About 6 or 7 years ago, animals started disappearing. Homesteads on the outskirts burned. People got sick for no reason, and food died in the fields. Distrust, deceit. For 6 years? That's what I remember. So when this preaching woman comes through, she seems to have all the answers, knows every ailment, knows how to treat it. She's a savior. And folks, especially young folks, they want to follow her. And we're all too proud to say anything, do anything. We see what's happened, but we don't admit to ourselves that we've been taken for fools. So how do we find them, set things right? I've got a good idea where they went, but let's make a deal. I'll show you the way, I get some training, some gear, and if I'm good, you let me stay with you, yeah? You're in favor, I suppose. Everyone deserves a chance. Alright, warrior, hunter, another mystic. Let's go hunter. Ambush, rogue. Every time she kills an enemy, enters the gray plane for free. Let's go rogue. I like ambush, but rogue sounds like it has some interesting potential. Okay, so the deepest have arrived. The deepest have come. Their horn shapes mass through the fog, numerous, shadowy, and tall. How should the defenders respond? Lack of options can be a good thing. Charge into battle, take the fight to them, parry their approach, or stay hidden in the last moment, fight with cunning. Take the fight to them. Charge. The great cry they share, the strength of standing side by side, fills them with defiant courage. They charge. Alright, all heroes extra speed and extra damage and potency for a couple of turns. Looks like we might also have a couple of townsfolk, too. Kill all enemies, more are coming. There. Why are my frontliners so far away? Well, here's the thing. I'm just going to give myself time to get up there. Unfortunately, a lot of these randos are probably not that useful, but we do have a lot, which is kind of nice. Yeah, most of these guys are just kind of bad. Okay, let's get her up here. Yeah, I probably should have given her ambush, frankly. Can she shoot? She can. Okay, well, hopefully they only attack from the southern section. What? Oh, he's doing that. Okay. What I want is her. So we can shoot this guy. Dang it. Took cover. There we go. No summoning for you. More are coming. I'll keep those guys as a backup. I guess Drig could be kind of useful. Okay. Question. That would be bad. I'm just gonna start littering the world with fire. Let's move Drig up. I guess him. Aha! That's what you get for trying to walk through the flames. Oh. Oh, there's another gate. Well, that's, problematic. Okay. I'm just gonna point an ambush at it. Do we set up like this? Yeah. I mean, I guess I could set a dude on fire. He's pretty tough. We'll do it. What's his range? I wish I knew. Okay, we'll move her up just so she can get a hit. Oh, and she stunned him. Okay, let's just link them up. Boy, that ox is a tanky sucker. Let's see, this game has multiple campaigns. How many? I was not expecting a second one of those. Okay. Well, that's problematic. Because these things are a hell of a lot tougher than I was expecting they would be. Okay, I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna set up an ambush there. And move her down so we can hit this guy. If we're lucky, we can get the other mush rocks with the ambush. Never mind, we get that guy. In that case, maybe stacking up like I did is a mistake. We will see. Nope, we got pretty lucky there. Okay, now I'm pretty sure. 3 damage, 20% chance to stunt. Okay, not so good. There we go. So she just stays stealthed and keep hitting. And boy howdy, he does damage. Alright. No, that was it. Alright, it said more are coming, but not actually. Let's see. So, upgrade Bard. Once our combat is a swift action, grants 50 stunt chance to all allies within 5 tiles. If relatives attacks deal damage to other foes within range, melee attacks just deal more damage, or counterattack after a successful melee attack, melee block, or dodge. I'm gonna go with the bonus damage. Because she's already got Snake Strike, which is just about as good.